I'm just back from the cemetery observing my parents' yortzeit of their anniversary of their death, which is the 6th of Tammuz. They died the same day, 3 years apart. And I went and I did the Kaddishes for them, and, you know, my brother's there, and I cried a while, and I did a Kaddish for my mother, Kaddish for my father, and then, even though it's not, I don't even know if it's proper or not, I go with, and am going to say some Kaddish for my brother. And I'm repeating the Kaddish for my brother, and I'm very upset. I'm not upset. My father was 97, my mother 91. They're dead. But my brother, I was upset about. And I'm doing the Kaddish, and I do it, and I get to and I say, you know, Baruch Hu. And I remember that he used to say, Baruch Hu. He used to stress it. And then I go to the next line, and I say, Leila uleila, Mikol b'chasam. And I finish the Kaddish. And as I'm finishing it, I realize I didn't say it right. I said, Leila uleila, Mikol, which is what's said during the 10 days of awe, you know, from the 1st to the 10th of Tishri. You add the word uleila in it, and you condense the minkol to makol. And I'm wondering why I did it, because, you know, I want to elevate him. This was my whole thing, and before I said this Kaddish, I want to elevate him. I want to elevate him into pleasure and Gan Eden. And so why would I make a mistake? First of all, there are no mistakes in life. Even the $5 I lost later, which upsets me. There are no mistakes. It's a slip of the tongue, so I would do this. So I go back after I said it, and I can't believe I I said the wrong Kaddish, or I added the word of the 10 days of repentance. Leila uleila. And at first I had Leila uleila, and I had it spelt wrong. I had it with yuds in there. And with yuds, it comes out to 288, which is a spark. So I thought it was a sparks. And then I've come back here and I've looked in my books and everything. There's no yud in the Leila. It's Lamed Aleph, Lamed Ayin, Lamed Aleph. Then Vav, Lamed Ayin, Lamed Aleph. And then Mem, Kuf, Lamed. The extra one that I added is an uleila, which happens to be 137, which is the word Kabbalah, number of Kabbalah. But if we add these 3 words up, the word I added, you know, uleila. And I may have even said minkol, but it's makol. Leila uleila makol. It's 131, 137, and 90. It's 358. That's Mashiach. It was the Mashiach's energy I'm begging for here in the Kaddish, to raise him up. And you know, 358 is the symbol of my Nahash, in my symbol, which is Nahash or Mashiach. And this is my mistake. because I wanted to elevate him to that level. Not satisfied with what I'm doing for him. I want him to have more. So my mistake was no mistake. As I'm elevating consciousness, my consciousness, to be able to attain these types of levels for him. And that's what I received at the cemetery today. Saying Kaddishes for my parents and an extra Kaddish for my brother. And the mistake, how could drawing on the Mashiach be a mistake? And that's the level that I'm looking for him.